I decided on getting a bigger boat, a bigger, deeper boat, Cobalt. We wanted, I think, the 30, 32 foot, something like that. Met one of the salesmen, Brian Posner, in here, and he said, "Well, before we put you in a Cobalt, why don't you go try, a Malibu?" And I'm like, my kids are, they were jumping up and down because of all the speakers and lights and stuff that are in it. So we drove it, and happened to be a really rough day, and it rode like a dream. I mean, it rode just like our friend's Cobalt. And the great thing about these boats is they're always on plane. So, with kids and pulling them tubing and doing whatever you do, you don't have a blind spot when you take off. The boats are always on plane, which made it nice. And ended up getting one of these Malibus and love it. Love it. All of our friends that get in them want them now, and a couple of them have came out here and bought them, and it's been great. Literally, I think we bought it on a Monday. Then on a Wednesday, they had one of those wet Wednesdays, and they were like, "You guys need to come out." And I'm like, it was a ways away from where we live, but we took the boat and went there, and the kids had a blast seeing the pro surfers and the wakeboarders do all those jumps, and we had a blast. We had friends that came with us. We had it's right out there at the islands. We ended up going to almost every Wednesday now. I don't know what they do here, but everybody knows your name. It's like Cheers. From the time that we actually bought the boat, they had it in the water waiting for us. They had it clean. They had it filled up with gas. He even met me at the house just to make sure it would go up on my the lift I have at the dock. I wasn't sure if it was going to fit right, and he was out there waiting for me. I mean, you just don't. And the first 10 hours or 12 hours I put on it, Brian came and picked my boat up, brought it back here, had it serviced. I mean, you just don't find that. You don't find that kind of customer service. Regardless of what Singleton sells, I would always buy it.